a revised copy with the corrections, because, with international travel, they're going to want to make sure all your information that you provide on your documents matches your passport and your ID. So just make sure you double check it, just to be on the safe side. And then also my middle name wasn't added. I just wanted everything to look exactly like my passport. So I asked him to, put my middle name in there and correct my date of birth, because I just want a smooth process as possible. So like I said, he did that, super nice and quick, and it just, he sent it right back to me. So now I have my results. I printed that out because you're going to need to show that in hand at the airline. Okay, so next thing is your COVID-19 test that you're going to take in Ghana. Now, as soon as you get off the plane in Ghana, you're going straight to take a COVID-19 test. They're going to give you another one to enter into the country. So you're going to have to pay for that test before you get to your flight, even your departure flight. I highly recommend, and I say that like that because you want to make sure that this is all sorted out. I highly recommend you pay for this test and do it before a couple days before your departure flight. Now you're gonna go on the website. The airline also is going to give you this on the checklist. The website for the Ghana COVID test for your international travel is myfrontierhealthcare.com. I'll put that in the description below. That is where you're going to go and prepay for your test. When you get there, you're going to have your test, but you have to prepay for it before you get there. You're going to go into their site, pay for it, put in your information, and then they're going to send you a receipt. This receipt, print it off as well, because there's a barcode on that receipt that they're going to scan. So just make sure that you have that as well. I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to cover the personal information because my passport number is on there. But yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. And then you see below my finger, there's a barcode, okay? They're going to scan that for you, okay? They're going to scan that because they're going to make sure that, it's correct and that they have their own systems and how they do it, how they scan and all that stuff. But just print it out, have it in hand with you when you're on your flight, because they're going to, from my understanding as well, the airline that you're boarding with is going to want to see that too, I think. So just have that, do it. Now, if your bank is like my bank, they may think it's probably like a fraudulent activity going on with your card. If they, like most banks, if they see that you've made an unfamiliar purchase, they will block your account, and when you pay for the test, it might decline because of that block that your bank has put on. If your bank's anything like mine, my bank did that. They didn't recognize that purchase. It was my first time, doing that, so they blocked it. Easy and simple. I just called them, say, hey, I'm trying to make this purchase. You guys blocked my account. Please take off the block so that I can pay for my test. So yeah, they did that. They took it off, and then it went through and everything like that. So just make sure, like I said, if it's anything like my bank, just make sure that you do that. If it does decline, don't worry. That's why I'm making mention of this, because just to expect, that's probably, it might happen with your bank. But once you call your bank and they take that hold off and you run it through again, it'll be fine. So that's how they'll do it. And like I said, I highly recommend you do it a couple days before. The reason I said a couple days before is because if that, account hold thing comes on your account and, you just want to have it ready and sorted out. You don't want to be at the airport trying to pay for this, and then you're trying to call your bank and you're stressed and all this stuff. that's why the airport gives you this checklist, to just have it before you get there. It's just going to be so much easier. Trust me, I'm telling you. It's really going to be better. So the next thing too is the Ghana Port Health Health Declaration Form. So this form is going to be an online health form, okay? Now on this form, you're going to just fill it out with your information. It'll ask you for your name, passport number, your flight information, and they're also going to ask you questions like, have you been exposed to anyone with COVID and all that. You're going to just fill that form out. You're going to submit that form online. Now that form is not going to be emailed to you. What's going to happen is when you hit submit on the website, a pop-up will come up for you to put your passport number in there. Now, once you put that in and hit submit again, the form's gonna go away. It'll say it's been successfully submitted. That form, when you get to Ghana, to the health declaration site of the airport, they're gonna pull that form up on their side. So they're probably gonna ask you like for your passport number. You're gonna give them that, and then they'll pull it up on their side and see that you've completed the form. So that's required as well. So just make sure that you fill that form out. It's very simple and easy. This is just, like I said in the beginning of the video, part of that extra steps that Ghana has you do for the COVID-19 stuff. So yes, that's all I wanted to make mention. I realized this COVID-19 requirements, it's pretty simple. It really is. Just as long as you go and do within the guidelines, I would say definitely do what the airlines recommend, because they're going according to their procedures. And they have rules and guidelines they have to follow as well with the COVID-19 stuff. I do know that if certain steps are missed, like for example, if they board you without a test or a negative or a positive result test, the airline can actually be fined by the country that you're going to. So just make sure that you just follow what the airline has recommended, because it's just going to be a smoother boarding process for you. You want smooth, simple, easy as possible. So that's all in this video. Like I said, my flight is tomorrow, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this trip. It's gonna be so fun. So yes, my flight is tomorrow in the evening, which is good. And then I'll get to Ghana in the morning, their time, around 8 a.m. Close to 9 a.m. I think. So yeah, the next video you see, I'm going to take you guys with me to the airport. Once I get through TSA, I'm going to start the video and just be showing you guys like you know, the airport and my experience there. I won't show the TSA part, because that's, you know, TSA is strict, and get through TSA and then you're done. So I'll just talk about like how that was, and my check-in process and everything with the airline. So the good news is too, I found out that my flight has Wi-Fi. You guys, I'm excited about that, especially too, so my family can be checking on me, of course, while I'm there and everything, like on the flight. Especially my mom, she's gonna want to check on me, so I'm really happy that I will have Wi-Fi. That's exciting. And then I'm in the premium seating, so it's good. I'll have my own little section. No one has sat next to me. I checked my seating, no one sits next to me. Really good. So I have my own space. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, and it's gonna be awesome time. My next video will be at the airport, and then I'll start showing you guys my time in Ghana. It's gonna be in real time. I'm gonna be doing the video, and then that same day or next day edit the video and upload it up on YouTube. So I want to show you guys my real time of while I'm there, just so that it can be like, you know, you guys can have these videos and everything and see the journey and everything. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video tomorrow. I'm going to be able to edit this as well on the flight because of the Wi-Fi. So that's going to be really exciting too, because just having the Wi-Fi is nice. So yeah, thank you again for tuning in. I wanted to make sure I did this video for you guys because I said I would do it, and this is the last step. The reason I did this test or the COVID-19 requirements part of the video last is because like the COVID-19 stuff is like your final thing, like that's your final thing. So once you do that, you are for sure on board to take your flight. So yeah, that is all. Thank you so much again, my subscribers. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for my next video at the airport. Thank you. Bye.